Last time on SLV, Riley completed his solo mission from Tonga and arrived safely and a little thirsty in New Zealand.
Looking here.
So today, I am going to clean out the entire boat and get rid of half of my clothes once again. I really don't have that much clothes now and I'm going to half it even more. I've just realised you don't need that much clothes on a boat. It's taken me 3 years. But anyway, Abby's going to salvage some of that and the rest will go to charity. And Riley, what are you up to?
You just poke that over here. Fix the winch, wingless, mast slide, generator.
Jeez.
I met a gentleman by the name of Rob who'll be meeting us in a minute, and he recognised me from the show. And he's going to come and help us with the... He's an electrician at a shop around the corner here, so cool. He's going to come and help me work on the windlass.
Good on him. And these are all things that you broke in the crossing?
Some before, some during.
Okay. And I've also got to find a way to clean the leather couches because they need a good scrub-a-dub-a-doo.
Back to some very unglamorous nuts and bolts daily yachting jobs.
I've also got to bleach the kitchen benches because they go nice and white when I bleach them. And the bathroom. Let me show you. Look how gross it is. Actually, I've seen it worse, but it's just like stagnant, you know?
Excuse me, I've kept it in tip-top shape.
Alrighty, well, let's get to it. Do you guys want to see my wardrobe before I clear that out? Da-na-na-na. Dun, 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 dun. So Riley forgot to put this up on the crossing. So this goes up to here. Oh, there you go. So it stops all of these baskets of my clothes falling out, but he forgot to. Everything was just piled up to here at the door. So what did he do then?
He laughed about it. Oh, Elayna's going to have to clean that.
And I do. Now I have to clean this today. Oh well. It's sort of a blessing in disguise. I really just got to get rid of all this stuff. So this is our grab bag, right? EPIRB, etc. And we just pulled it apart and these are the foods I picked to eat if we were ever stranded.
Oh, there was more. There was Dalmatis.
Oh yeah, I love those things. Dalmatis, I think they're from Greece.
Yeah, they are.
I'll be stoked with that.
After I first bought the Vagabonde, a really good mate of mine, Sammy Liston, the helicopter pilot, came over and he was able to teach me a whole bunch of stuff, and he was really surprised at how similar a lot of his piloting in the air was similar to navigation on the sea. And what he said was, if there's a plane coming along, so he said you need one of these in your grab bag, and you hold your hand up next to, if you see this is going to be a search and rescue plane, you hold your hand up, and if the plane's going along, you put your fingers just in the crook of your finger and your thumb, and then you shake the reflection from the sun onto this just across there, and it'll get the attention of the pilot. And Sammy said if I was up there, then I'd be able to come down and rescue you. So please correct me if I'm wrong. Smash out the comment section, air sea rescue, particularly if I'm wrong.
I would imagine that would be the right thing to do.
Yeah, but I don't want to be handing out advice if this is what I got told.
Next minute someone's like on a life raft, like that bastard
Riley said.
A guy came around to take the generator away and I got my mate started on the windlass. He said it had completely chewed through the gears and we needed to order in a new one, which could take about a week. I was also lucky enough to bump into Trav, who I hadn't seen in a while.
And how are you today, dear Travis?
I am so well, Eli.
Hey,
how are you?
I'm great. That looks not fun.
I told Riley how much I wanted an hour and he said no, so still doing it anyway.
Just raise the question, I knew he had a bit of spare time, and I was like, what do you know about winches? And before I knew it, he whipped the top off it. We're re-greasing this winch, which packed up ever so slightly on the trip. It was actually still working, it was just complaining more than I was.
How'd you go? All
Fixed.
Done.
Done and dusted, mate.
You want to give it a spin? Oh, maybe I will.
Beautiful.
We spent the next 3 days hanging out with these cute ducklings and clearing out the Vagabonde, partially in preparation for moving boats. So as you can imagine, it was quite a big clean out. I just found the original laptop I started making videos on, I think using Windows Live Movie Maker, and the program shut down like at least once every hour and I had to redo everything I just did. I don't know how or why I did it, but I'm glad I did because now things are great, but this is the laptop. Look at that. What even is that? I don't want to diss the brand. It's a dinosaur. But good on you, Dino. You've gotten us this far. I'm going to take it back to the house where I can plug it into power because this would just suck all the power out of the batteries all at once. And check what's on it and clear everything off it and maybe give it to someone, maybe an old sailor or a little kid, or actually I don't think any old sailor would want that. It is really the most energy sucking beast I've ever come across. I used to run our battery dead all the time and we'd have to start the engine. It was awful. Anyway, this is what I've narrowed it down to. Can you actually believe it? So happy. One morning we had an unexpected visitor. It was Keith from SV Apparition, who to me saved Riley's life.
Do you want to hear a crazy thing?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this crazy thing, right?
Okay.
So we're coming down there and you're calling us.
Yeah.
We saw you coming up.
Yeah.
Guess what my boat is?
What?
These.
Is it a CircleLight?
Exactly.
Really?
43.
Wow.
Wow.
And I saw it and I thought, bullshit. I haven't seen one since the Caribbean, you know, way back in there. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you show up and you're calling me and I'm,
Yeah.
how
helping me
crazy
out
is that?
What you were doing.
Oh my
You
gosh.
making sure that the Navy didn't come looking for you.
Yeah, well, I had one of those coming across from the Galapagos.
You were saying, yeah. Okay, so tell me about that.
Oh, I've got a satellite feed.
Yeah.
And it's a prepay, of course, you know, payment.
Yeah.
And I just ran out of minutes.
Did you?
And they didn't do, like, I call them, send them an email. How many minutes have I got left? Nothing. It's like, well, how do I answer that? You know, stupid ass people. So luckily my son here figured it out and said, oh, he could be in trouble or he could have just run out of money, right? You know, and ran out of money.
Yeah. Okay, so how long were you out of contact for then?
About 5 days.
Oh, really?
And they put a call out through the South Pacific, you know, through the French and all that,
Yeah.
for a watch.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah.
And then you didn't reply?
See, that's a problem when you're consistent.
I know.
And then you're not. Everybody goes, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
that's exactly it. Like if he didn't reply for a few days, I wouldn't have been so concerned. But
Yeah.
like we were in the middle of a conversation and he stopped and didn't reply for another day, and I was like, oh. But luckily,
Good,
you
eh?
messaged.
So another-
Thank you.
I couldn't believe it though. You were doing about 10 knots at one stage, catching me up.
Yeah, I was.
Like, what the hell? You must have been redlining it, eh?
Yeah, I was. Well, I had the sails up and I was motoring as well because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had to get to you
Yeah.
to get the message
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to Elayna because
Yeah.
I knew that she'd be panicking.
Yeah. I'm on the anchor out there by Pine
Oh,
Island.
okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So did you just
So-
cruise past and see the Vagabonde on the back?
No, I came and looked for you because I saw,
okay.
I was sitting up the bar when you came in and I thought, oh, there's a boat like mine.
Yeah,
And then,
okay.
oh, it's him.
We just said last night we need to go and find Keith to go and say thank you. We had no idea where you were.
I'd
but
offer
I'm
you
sure-
a beer, mate, but I drank them
all
all on
good.
the
Yeah,
trip.
the house is empty.
Me too. I had a bottle of Moe left, that was all, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well
nothing else.
deserved. Good job.
Oh, good.
Okay, Elayna. What have we been up to?
A lot. It's been a very big week cleaning out the Vagabonde, making her livable and comfortable once again. But we finished today. We have almost finished unpacking everything and
It sounds like she's pretty excited.
I'm really excited. This is what I like. It feels like home again. It was a bit mouldy and stagnant and gross because Riley didn't have time to clean before the little crossing, so...
Almost as if a dirty young sailor had been hanging out in there for a week or more.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault. We left the boat in Tonga for a month and a half, and then you were in a bit of a race to get down here with the weather and everything. But anyway, she's all clean and smelling lovely, so we're very happy, and it's a very nice afternoon. So we're gonna make some dinner. Should I let you talk? I've just taken over, haven't I?
No, it's good. It's great.
Why don't we do a little 360 walk around? Doodle slow. Gotta embrace it. Look at the pretty boats.
Look at that's what we want to see. That stuff there. Oh, it's wicked sick.
Just magical.
It's pretty nice here in New Zealand.
So I'm wearing Riley's hat this morning editing because the sun's shining through the window and we don't have curtains. So I'm a farmer this morning. Thank you everyone for watching. Please tune in next week. We have a news interview with News Hub, and we also film the whole interview, so we show you a behind the scenes which hopefully answers some of your questions about us, about the new boat deal, and the list goes on. Also, I forgot to mention, guys, please don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram. The links are in the description below. That is where we post loads of photos of our adventures, and it's the most up to date, so you can see where we are in real time. Alrighty, that's all from me. Cheerio!